Greetings, humans, greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran of the woods, people. That's actually where bears live. Yes, indeed. Well, you know, people, of course, luckily we're able to do the show here today. Had some issues with it and everything, but we're here. We're here. We are live, and Bear's got quite a interesting show for you. We're gonna continue along with the Grand Prix. Checking out that book. We may even throw in a little bit of Brie Larson, part two, episode 2, whatever the hell, stupid Brie, out there as well. But we also have people. We've also got. Let me find it here for you good people. Oh, God dang it! We've also got a package for you good people. There it is. There's Bear. A package here from Mad Cossin. So looking forward, to doing that as well. So we got plenty of stuff to get right on into for you good folks. Bear could have very easily done an EFAP of an EFAP of an EFAP. Watching a show of somebody else watching the show of somebody else watching the show. I mean, it could have been like an Inception YouTube where it just like all repeats back on itself, and it's like, why? Why, people? Come on. Smell the coffee. Look what time it is, people. We've got friggin' crazy stuff going on in Ukraine. Crazy stuff going on in the Middle East. And here you go. You got a bunch of knuckleheads talking about which convention is better to go to. For crying out loud, people. Yeah. How about the convention that doesn't actively hate us and want us dead? A bear would say that. I would say don't go to the one that actively hates you. But in case you haven't heard the craziness between, well, essentially the faction of Comicsgate that didn't go down to Tampa Bay versus essentially the contingent that went down to Tampa Bay. Bear had no idea he was involved in a civil war in Comicsgate, but here we are, I guess. So there you are, the drama-ness that goes on with your normal Comicsgate stuff, and it's like just shut up and put out your books. Put out your books. Make sure everybody's happy. Don't be late. All that good stuff. So, essentially, what is going on is, let's see, who was it? It was going to be Shane Davis, John Malin, and possibly EVS going out to a convention called, if I remembers it correctly, C2E2, Comic Convention and Entertainment Expo, I believe is the name of it, in Chicago, downtown Chicago. Oh boy, like nothing bad is going on in Chicago at the moment. I think the latest death toll from the last weekend was like 13, 12 or 13 there. So, maybe they could have like a Comicsgate approved bulletproof vest that you can use to go to the convention in Chicago out there. But a little bit of consternation because at the same time there's going to be, I don't want to say the same time, but essentially around the same time next year. You also have Las Vegas. I believe it was called CGLV is the name of, tentatively what they're trying to call it. Kind of a meet up more than anything out in Las Vegas. Patrick Thomas Parnell, PTP out there, kind of spearheading that. Versus your C2E2 people, which they're doing something very interesting. They're doing Indiegogo campaign that's going to be a book. I'm not sure what the book is, but apparently it's going to have 3 different covers from the 3 different artists out there. And if you purchase the book through the Indiegogo, after Indiegogo takes their percentage, not all, some of the proceeds are going to go to bringing um, essentially the Jack Show fans to Chicago. And Patrick's kind of point of view is, hey, come on out to Vegas. You don't have to pay for anybody except for yourself. And that's been a little bit of a consternation out there. So, of course, drama out there. Usually a good drama, both sides have a point, a good point that they're trying to make. Same here. So, Bear would say, go to the convention that doesn't. That doesn't want you like beheaded and murdered out there. Well, they wouldn't be doing it. They would just, they'd be just cheering along with it. So that's where Bear would go. Although it has given Bear ideas of just starting at his own Indiegogo campaign. Starting just to send Bear to the comics convention there in Chicago. Bear will go if somebody else pays for him. But wouldn't spend his own salmon going there. So there you go, people. There is the long and the short of all of that. Great to have Amy here. She says, "Hey, P-Money, how is the family?" Well, I believe he is avoiding them, if Bear remembers correctly. Hi, Bear. Great to see you. Well, great to see you, Amy. Great to see you. Well, let's go ahead. Let me just go ahead and jump straight on into it. If you weren't here earlier, let me show it here. Thing with the thing. We've got a package in from that Cossin. So we're going to be opening that up here and then kind of continuing on with the Grand Prix. We're going to talk a little. You can't see that. Hold on, let me do the thing. We're going to try and do kind of the picture in picture here. Picture. There it is. There. Whatever. Anyways, the picture in picture here, but I can't record this guy at the same time I'm recording this guy here. So it will be just kind of an over-the-shoulder look here for Bear. Oh, no, excuse me. It's going to be a top-down look. Take that recording, and then we're going to get this recording. Combine them together for an actual box open for good people. I still need to put up the Grand Prix box open. I have a little issue with the HDR matching between the two cameras here, but that's all right. That's Bear's problem and not yours. So let me go ahead, turn this off, get back to it here, find if I got everything that I might need for a beautiful shirt. Let's see, I got that. Let me turn the microphone here. Do the thing with the thing. So we got some great original art from Matt Cossin. I want you people to go check it out while we're actually doing the Grand Prix read along as well. So kind of fits into the same pot out here. So let me go ahead and do this number. There we go. I am going to leave. Hi, Melissa. How are you? I'm going to leave the chat over here off. I mean, I could put it up here, but I'm going to be recording this, so I'm going to be turning this off right now. As soon as the box opens done, Bear will come back. We'll talk about it if you have any questions or anything like that. Of course, if you've seen Bear do this before, we're going to do the intro. We're going to do the outro. Bear's not going anywhere. He's going to be right here, but just want to let people know that we're going to be making a video out of the box open that we have here. All right, let me do the thing with the thing here. Okay, do that. Let me record. That would help if Bear records. That would help. There's so many times done this and forgot to hit the record button. All right, that's recording. Can't record there, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. Together for you good people. All right, I just want to say hello. Hello, P-Money. Hello, Amy. Hello, of course, to Melissa. And of course, hello to everyone else that's maybe showing up. So let Bear get right on into it. All right, that is recording, doing good. The thing with the thing. 1 second, people. There we go. There we go. There we go. Let me just test this. Test. Let me turn it a little bit. Try this. Sorry if it's loud. All right, well, let's see. Test. That works. That works. And Bear's a little in the way. Let me stand a little bit better here. It's hard for Bears to stand. There we go. All right, there we are. Here we are. I just got this in the other day, so there we go. All right, here we go, people. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it live. Get this out of here so I don't hear any reverberation. There we go. All right, so here I gotta try and do this on one take. All right. Greetings, humans. Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Here, 29-year veteran of the woods, and today, we've got a package in from Matt Cossin. So if you want to see what's inside, you better stick around. Alright, where is P-Money? P-Money, this one is for you, sir. Comic books. How was that, P-Money? Was that good, or I need to know. Bear needs to know. All right. Let me grab a drink. Hey, yeah, first, people. All right. Enough waiting. Enough waiting around, people. All right, here we go. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Welcome back. Bear appreciates it very much. You know what? If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button for Bear. He would appreciate it very much. Yes, indeed. All right, let's go ahead and get right on into it. You know, Bear was out foraging through the neighborhood trash cans. All of a sudden, the postman came up, delivering a package to little Timmy McTimerson. Well, Bear took the postman to task and he ran away, dropping this package here. We go ahead and check it on out for you good people. All right, let's go ahead and get right on into it. In fact, we've actually got kind of as a bonus here, we're doing a little bit of a read along of the brand new Grand Prix from Narwhal, who has a cover here. You can see right here, a cover here from the one, the only, the Matt Cossin. So there we are. The reason for this season. Well, anyways, you can see that it's a little dinged on the corner, but that's all right. It was dropped, but not from a distance up here. So let's go ahead and figure out how in the heck to get into this sucker. You know, Bear could use his bear claws, but he's got the old trusty knife here. So let's go ahead and get right on into it for you good people. Hopefully this is the way to do it. You know what it is? It is Bear's Nemesis. Is this stuck together? Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, that is definitely not the way to get into it. All right, let's see if this way. Bear could get into it with his claws, but got the trusty knife here. Bear's Nemesis, the tape, always giving him trouble. So it helps to have a sharp knife, people. Yes, it does. If you're out there in the woods, you better have some protection with your knife out there, people. You never know what you could run across out there. All right, let me find out. Let's get this. It would be helpful if it would tell Bear where to open it up at. Right, do that. Do the thing. Do the thing. There we go. Okay. Get that. I think we got it. I think. Maybe. Possibly. Why is it stuck together? All right, let's get into it here. I think we're good. I think we're getting there, people. It's another package. Oh, for crying out loud. All right. More tape for Bear to get through. But we'll get through it together, people. We will get through it together. All right, here we are. Got the thing. We got it. Will it come out? Come on. Gotta use all of Bear's muscles. Including the most important one, his brain, people. His brain. So, gotta use that to figure out how to get this damn thing open. Very well done, Nat. Very well done. I do appreciate it. Other than the minor incident with the postman there, I came in pretty quickly. Came in pretty easily there. All right, there we go. There is all of that. I think. I hope it's not stuck to anything. There we go. All right. Of course, another package. Another package for you good people. All right, let's get that out of the way. Hey, there is a letter here. Hold on. Let me see if we can do this. Don't want to ruin it here, but there we go. Let's see. He says, my apologies once again for this late parcel. That's all right, Matt. Included in this package, we get a spoiler alert here, people. Let's see. For this late parcel, including in this package are 3 pieces of art. He says Nexus, cool. 7 of 9 and Quark. Bear got that, many moons ago on one of the auction streams. And he says, thank you, Sketch. He says, quick, from Modded. Modded is his comic that's going to be coming out. I believe he's doing that with Narwhal, if Bear remembers correctly. Thank you once more for your support. Quick, okay, here we go. Quick is one of the main characters from the Modded, of which I am almost finished on the last pages. He says, thanks again. Comics Bear. That is Matt Cossin, 2023, people. So there you go. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. I always enjoy the little notes or things that Bear might get every once in a while. Got one from Siege a while back. You know, of course, she was a little late as well, but that's all right, Siege. That's all right. So there we go. I think we can see that. Pretty cool. Thank you, Matt. Thank you so much, sir. Very much appreciated on that one. All right, let me see how to get into this without damaging the lovely note that he has here. Lovely note. Let's see. 1 second, people. Get this. Like a surgeon. If your surgeon is a bear, you might want to get a second opinion out there. You may want to. Just as a thought out there. Just as a thought. All right, let's see. Does this come off? Put this aside here. Thank you, guys. Oh no, it's stuck. Oh no, it is stuck to the. Oh, here we go. It's tape. More tape for bear. Good thing Jiminy Cricket isn't here. He would be making fun of bear. That's for sure. That is definitely for sure. Jiminy also does very elaborate tape jobs out there. All right, thank you again, Matt. Let me put this off to the side. Because we've got a box to open, people. A box to open, finally. There's another box in here. There's more tape. Anyhow. All right, so let's see. Quick cork. Oh my God, there's another package. All right. All right, there we go. There is that. Get rid of this. And we get to open one more package, people. It is triple packed. Triple dipple packed here. All right, there is that. Let's see, there is that. Okay, all right. Oh, it is open. Thank goodness. I didn't want any more tape. Did not want any more tape. That would have been horrible. Very well done. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Very well secured. Very well secured here. All right, let me get it out. Pretty good, people. Oh, look at there. Hey, hey. Oh, mama. Let's see. Is there anything else in here? No. Here we go. Very cool. Bear saw a very early version of this, but very nice. Very nice. Let's see. Of course, Bear is, of course, a more Star Trek fan than Star Wars fan out there. Bunch of nerds. Anyway, so very much a 7 of 9 if you've never seen Star Trek Voyager. And of course, Quark, who came from DS9. So two totally different series out there. I think she was also in the Picard, in the unfortunate Picard series out there. I heard the 3rd season's better, but man, after those first 2, Picard became an android for some reason. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know if they were together in that series, but there you go. Very nice. I like the depth and line work on there. Very good. Very good. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. That might actually go up in the cave here. Might actually go up in the cave. I'm trying to show it. Here we go. You can see it there. Here we are. Very cool. Bear approved. Bear approved here. There you go. Thank you, Matt. Thank you, Matt. Let's see. Is there anything on the back? There is nothing on the back because it's all up front here, people. All up front. Little cork. He's carrying her bags. I wonder if they're what was it? Something. Was it gold lace lithium or something like that? I forget what the fancy version of that was, but there you go. There is Quick. A very pink Quick. There you go. So apparently this is one of the main characters in his modded book that's going to be coming out. So there you go. I guess this is a Nerf gun that she has there, and she is also wearing bunny ears. Bunny ears. It's either for Halloween, or she just likes bunny ears for some reason. So I like the coloring. I actually do. I think that is a very interesting coloring that he's got on there. Very cool. Very cool. Anything on the back? Nothing on the back. Of course not. Why would there be anything back? All right, there we go. There is that. And there's one more, people. He hasn't forgotten the one more thing out here from people. All right. Tape. Oh, gosh, darn it. Matt, why? Oh, no tape. Oh, thank goodness. Bear would have lost it. Literally would have lost his mind if there were more tape out here. Let's see. Come on, Bear. Do the thing with the thing. People want to see. There we go. There we go. Ah, that's probably the backside. There we go, a Nexus. Very cool. That is in depth, baby. Wow, that is a very, very detailed Nexus there. Very cool. There is not. I like the Nexus. I'm just not a very, very knowledgeable. So I don't know the other cat lady that's over here, but very nice. Very nice. I like the little starship that goes in there. This could be a cover. This could damn well be a cover. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Oh gosh, this is beer is spoiled. Spoiled here. I don't know which one. Of course, being the Star Trek fan, gotta go with the Star Trek here. But man, some great, great pieces here. Well worth the long wait for Matt. He's been busy. He's been busy out there, so no rush, Matt. Thank you so much, sir. This is, I tell you, these are probably three pieces that are going to go up in the cave here. Definitely, for sure. Bear got a while back. Let me try and remember. It was Catwoman. Man, Matt Cossin did an awesome Catwoman. There was another one. I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh gosh, I can't remember right off the top of Bear's head here, but I'll leave it in the up here wherever. We'll leave it there in the description for you people to check out. But yeah, very cool, very cool. I like all of them, man. Like all of them. All the lovely ladies in all three there. So there you go. Thank you, Matt. There we go. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. Get the old bear thumbs up here for old Cossin out here. There you go. So there we are, people. Some great. I literally, Bear is kind of a little speechless here. So there you go, people. Some great artwork here from a great artist. Please do go check out. Hopefully, when it comes out here relatively soon, the modded. Do go check that out if you haven't already. Of course, we've got the. Let me get this out of the way. We've got, of course, the Grand Prix that he did the cover for. So there you are. There's the Grand Prix. Get it in the light. There we go. There you go. Pretty cool. So cover on here for the Earthbound continuation book, and of course modded coming out. So do make sure you keep an eye out for both. I don't know if if Grand Prix is still available or not. He's got like six different continuations of this. It says Grand Prix 1 of 6. So hopefully book 2 you'll be able to get some great covers here like Matt Cossin. So all right, people. Again, Bear is pretty well speechless. Here. But you know what? He is also hungry as well. So you know what? He's gonna head back into the woods. So until next time, people. All right, Bear is still here. Let me stop the recording on this. Do the thing with the thing. Here we go. There we are. There you go. There is the picture-in-picture for you good people. I'm trying to do it. I was gonna record here though, so there we go. We'll figure it out in the box open. Of course, Jiminy Cricket shows up just to see Bear struggle. Let me turn this. Just to see Bear struggle with the tape. I tell you what. It's hard out here. And the claws, I've already lost one here for crying out loud, and the claws, they just aren't what they used to be, people. Just aren't what they used to be. All right, let me go back through the chat here. Let me say hello. Let's see. You don't have any doctors in the family there? No, unfortunately not. We don't go to the hospital. More of a natural homeopathic way of doing things. Let's see. Yeah, Matt loves tape. How dare you? Cossin art, says Jimmy. The third season of Picard was good. The first two seasons are trash. Well, that's how it goes. It's Alex Kurtzman in the old J.J. Abrams universe, where he just was part of Star Trek for a little bit, and he's got the eyes for old Star Wars, and completely headed in the other direction. Did a great job, by the way, with Star Wars. Great job. Terrific job. Let's see. Quit setting the art bar so high. Matt Cossin. Well, there's Matt Cossin right there. I'm glad you liked their art. Thanks again. No, thank you, sir. I like the 7 of 9. I remember seeing this early on, or maybe like when you were working on it. I'm sorry, I'm pointing right here. But yeah, you definitely filled in a whole bunch of stuff, and for the modded as well. I'd forgotten a lot of the detail on the modded here, so very cool. And of course, the I we've seen probably a little bit of the work going into modded here, but if Bear has seen this character before, he doesn't quite remember. I remember there were two. There were two male leads I remember in there at some point, but I don't. Hey, thank you. I appreciate the lady. Appreciate the lady out there. Very sexy. Very sexy out there. Matt Cossin making the rest of us subscribers look bad. No, Bear sent Matt an email thanking him for the package. It came in, left a link for him. So thank you, Matt. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, let's see. Fake ending. Well, again, it's gonna go. We're gonna make this as a box open video. So that's why we did that. Tape 10 Bear 0. How dare you, sir? How dareth you? How dareth you? All right, well, people, we've actually got more Cossin. Well, more Narwhal, really, but uh, uh, Cossin, if you weren't around, we were actually doing a kind of a read along, a review, I suppose. Not really a review. I haven't read it. I'm reading it live with you people here. So we got about halfway in. So we've got the alternate cover over there from Matt Cossin. So it all kind of comes into a circle here. And we're also going to be doing a watch along of Brie Larson. So what the hell? He didn't get copyright struck the last time. So we're braving everything out here. Let's see. There we go. There we are. So, anyways, let's do that. Do the thing with the thing. Stupid Brie. Oh, I got the. This wasn't from the postman. I promise you. Promise you that. There we go. Put that off to the side. All right. Let's see. Can we see? Can we see what's going on? We can sort of see. Let me turn this off, and let me turn this down. For crying out loud. It's way too loud. Here is to a new world. Marriages. Yeah, sounds like a terrific chick flick type thing. Okay, anyways, there you go. There is that. So let's go ahead and get right on into it, people. We were here the last time. We finally, like halfway through the book, finally got to one of the main characters here in Earthbound. One of the things that Bear was thinking of before he did the show here was they had in Earthbound number 2, this one right up here. Sorry, Matt. Earthbound number 2, we had like a little previously on, previously shown as um, uh, uh, what was going on in, because there's a lot of stuff going on in Earthbound. So people that may not have had got a chance to read the original book, they came back and they says, okay, this is kind of a wrap up of what was going on in the original book, brought everybody up to speed on everything, and there we go. So they really should have done that with this book. There's like half of this book where Bear was literally confused about what was going on, all these different characters that were coming in, stuff like that. So that would be kind of the one thing that Bear would say. Although it is, as he said before, it was a come here book. It was a one of, where are we? There we go. One of six. One of six there. So probably if this is one of six, we're just barely getting into the introduction for a lot of these characters. But still, it needed a little bit more of a, who is this? What's going on? That sort of deal. Kind of like with Brie here. Had to figure out what was going on with the last show. Some sort of cooking show, but they got chemistry in there. I don't know. Sodium chlorate. That's salt, gosh darn it. Salt. Anyways. P Money is here. Had to help my 9-year-old with math homework. Bear couldn't do that. I'm telling you, people, Bear's knowledge of math is not very good. Not good at all. All right, let me get this out of the way. Do the thing with the thing. Let me, Matt, if you don't mind, I'm going to slide the artwork off here because I don't want to damage this lovely stuff. Let me put this off to the side here. Do the thing with the thing. There we go. Nice and secure right there. Nice and secure. Shut up, Brie. Crying out loud. Anyhow, so we were here. I know it's a long way around, but here we are. Here we are. Let's see. P-Money wasn't here the last time. We're doing a sort of a Bear's first read of Grand Prix. That would be the Narwhal book, the continuation of Earthbound. Pretend I understood math and said, "Sure, I get it, honey," and then quietly Google the answer. Bear was always confused. They kept saying, A plus 2 equals 4. And it's like, but shouldn't it be, like 2A? Where did 4 come in? I have no idea. What the hell's going on here? What the heck's going on here? That's the only time that Brie Larson has ever smiled. I'm telling you. Telling you, people. Terrible show. Alright, anyways, let me do the thing with the thing. Get it. P-Money cheats at math. Well, in fairness, so does Bear. Alright, let's see. Can we see this a little bit better? I had to bring it down. A little bit, of course. It's right at nose level for Bear here, so kind of a little awkward look. But there we go. Can we see all that? There we go. I think we can. The dialogue was a little, the stuff here was a little small, so Bear had a little bit of a, holy cow, what the hell's going on there? Brie, what kind of show is this? Whatever. Anywho, nothing goes with comics like unconsensual sex out there, people. There you go. Anywho, whoever it was, they had a ring. He says, they would be important. It could be a murder out there. Oh my goodness. They had murdered the sirens like a couple pages back here, so I'm not sure if that's what's going on there or not. But there you are. Narwhal, he's got great dialogue, but some of the stuff you're talking around things rather than just saying, okay, this is what happened, this is what's going on, next, follow along. You usually got to come back like a second or third time to kind of figure out the real true story. But that's all right. We'll get through it. We'll get through it together, people. Let's see. Hey, Jiminy, catch me up, buddy. Why are we watching TC with Bear? TV. I have no idea, P-Money. I think he's obsessed with Brie Larson, and we're his unwilling victims. Yes, indeed. Well, that's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. No, we were just making fun of Brie the last time there. Which, speaking, by the way, I don't have it right in front of me here, but in the description, go down in the description, very good article from Bounding Into Comics. They have Brie Larson no more, possibly, as Captain Marvel. She might be checking out. So, positive news on there. All right, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. If it is a murder, whoever did it got away with it. Oh my goodness. None of the emergency protocol steps have been taken. Again, they're talking around stuff that I don't know what really they're talking about. Could it be a cover-up, or they just haven't found the body yet? Oh my goodness. Or a shapeshifter, they bumped someone and replaced him. A human male, how many human males are in there? At least 20. I'll get more accurate figures soon. He says, what are they up to? Terrorists? Question mark. There's a like a fairy on top of his head. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with the fairy on top of their head. Why not? What the hell? Maybe a king trapped and fell. But that's not all. Tell him what you told me. The reason we're out there so early is we got coordinates from a prisoner we picked up. He said you knew Wiz, beep beep, shh. No way! No way! It's Bogart. Look at him right there. Look at him, all tied up. You can untie him, he says. Narwhal's got some good dialogue, but sometimes it's a little tricky sometimes. A little tricky sometimes. All right. Oh, again, one of these things. Okay, we're going back to a different characters and different kind of scene along here. There probably should be something along here. You know, I forget which ship that they were on, but they should kind of repeat it. A lot of times Bear has trouble with character names, so it is very helpful to kind of repeat the character name. So you kind of, oh, okay, that's who they're talking to. You don't have to do it all the time, but just kind of helps there. I like the scale though. I like the scale of what's going on. Kind of very empty hallway that she's going into. Julie, by the way, Julie, one of the other characters. Hello, she asks. Looks in, there's not a whole lot going on. Looks like it's a giant bedroom, possibly. That is a master bedroom. Give me a break, she says, looking down at, I'm assuming, a dress. There we go. I do like how she went from her outfit here into this one. So at least you can kind of tell, okay, she's in the blue dress, that's Julia, yada, okay, that kind of makes sense. And this is a princess, I believe, of some kind. It looks better on you than it would on me, says someone. If you make, you'll make a fine entrance, Julia Roberts. That's one of the other characters from the previous book. Why the stare? Not what I expected, says Julia. Here, throws her a pistol. It's an earth weapon. Do you recognize it? She says, can't say that I do. Can't say that I do. It looks like a Luger. Looks like a Luger of some kind. Not that Bear knows firearms. I mean, you would hate to see a bear in the woods with a knife, much less a gun, people. Much less a gun. It's a gift with the dress for you. It's an antique and heirloom, but it's loaded. It's yours right now. You can kill anyone here you like, including me. Oh, joy. Or yourself if you want a true escape. She points the gun at her. She says, since you offered. And the princess says, death is the only escape. What a great story. What a great story. Normally you don't want to put a gun in somebody's face and then just throw the gun away after the fact. You either don't put the gun in somebody's face or you point the gun and you pull the trigger. Thanks for the gift. If you want to use it, you'll have to use it before we reach the Grand Prix. So we haven't even gotten to the Grand Prix yet. The Grand Master doesn't allow the use of unauthorized weapons. If you shoot anyone once we pass the portal, he'll explode your head. That sounds like it would hurt. Wouldn't that be something? So I'm going to guess that is Chekhov's gun. We're going to see that. We're going to see that later on somewhere. It's not hanging up above a shelf, but whatever. Oh, finally, they're cooking. Finally, in a show about cooking, they're finally cooking. Let's see. No, that's chemistry. Cooking. We want cooking. We want a cooking show. I don't know. Whatever, man. Does the Liberation Front have any shapeshifters? For crying out loud, see, okay, they switched back forth to the folks here. Let's see. You see, Lau, that's something we call confirmation bias. It's funny, I joined the Nantucket specifically to avoid fighting in the Grand Prix. Now, as a Nantucket agent, I have to enter anyways on a undercover mission. You don't seem to work up about it. I'm looking forward to maybe seeing some friends. I'm sure they'll be there. That's the reason for everyone who enters that tournament is a legend in their own way. Oh, very cool. Let me go back to the whatever's going on there. Legends like to meet each other and see what becomes of it. They like to fight and do other stuff. So I do like how they bounce back and forth. But again, it probably should remind us that it's on this ship or wherever it's at here. You'll have 4 doses total. Oh no, excuse me, it's on the same ship. They're no wait, no, it is a different. See, this is where Beer gets confused. The only way that I know is this weird guy with the cross face there. And by the way, Matt, you did a good job on the cover there. I liked his face on there. He looks more like a buff on there. Let's see. That's not enough. There are 6 rounds in the tournament. You'll deliver 1 dose to the 7th sponsor. They provided 2 of the rings to conduct this little test. Poor lady there. So only 3 then. Use them wisely. Think outside the box. It doesn't always have to be you taking the dose. Give it to whoever is fighting the top seeded contenders. Get them out of the picture. You'll play cleanup. And it goes, excellent. Excellent. So that's, I'm assuming, the bad guy in the series. I'm assuming bad guys. We go back to Blowguard here. There we go. Hey, Blowguard. Hey, Wills. Let's see. Who do we send as your second? Give me Blowguard. The prisoner, it's unconventional, I'll give you that. You don't know him like I do. We can trust him. Maybe. Possibly. Hey, Blowguard. Wiz, let me stop you right there and just let me say, whatever you're going to ask me, the answer is a resounding yes. 1,000 times yes. He says, want to go on a suicide mission with me? I guess. I guess so. Good dialogue. I like that. Finally, they tell us all the different ships and what's going on and where they're coming from. Let's see, Bully ship of the 9th sponsor, the Nantucket of the 11th sponsor, that's these folks. Temple 1, that's the portal to the Grand Prix. Peacekeeper Angel ship, that's the 2nd sponsor, and Dusseldorf, the 10th sponsor. So I don't know exactly how many there are, but at least 11 sponsors. At least 11 sponsors out there. What the hell? What's going on now? Just show me a cooking show for crying out loud. Stupid Brie. Let's see. Your tickets. Don't lose them. Wink. Good luck, Amelia. May our high hopes not be dashed. She looks at the gun again. There we go. We're gonna see that gun again, I bet. Will I be fighting? You're technically his escort, so no. I thought everyone submitted 2. The 11th sponsor is small. We only submit 1. WizKid's our only guy. Are you 2 familiar with the butterfly system for the Grand Prix? Yes, no, like that. The Grand Prix takes place on a special ship called Temple 1. To enter, you go through that portal. It's a one-way portal, and it's the only way in, people. The only way in. Let's see, how much longer do we got? Couple more pages. Hang in with Bear. Well, let me go to the chat here and see what the old chat has to say. Let's see. When my wife heard Brie Larson, she started watching Scott Pilgrim versus the World, says people. Good, says Jimmy. With Brie gone, we can finally get Alice Eve to play Captain Marvel. Hopefully with her Miss Marvel costume. That'd be interesting. She's yeah, that would be a good replacement. At least she has what I like to call spunk, and not the bad kind. She's got a very. She actually smiles. She's got what we call personality rather than a blank a blank piece of wood out there. Which is funny. Bear was actually talking to somebody about this is based on a novel. The book or the TV show is based on a novel out there. He's like, oh yeah, Brie Larson. She's like the perfect person for this character because she's supposed to be like a kind of a brainiac, but also very kind of, I don't know if it's Asperger's or whatever, but very distant, very non-emotional. So it's like, oh yeah, I guess that's right up Brie's alley. You can never tell what she's thinking with the flat face and of course the flat butt as well. But we won't go there. Let's see. P-Mike says, seeing Brie Larson in the background is the worst kind of car wreck. I can't stop looking. That's Bear's point. till he gets struck by the old YouTube out here. Let's see. My wife says he's reading a challenge. Says he reading a challenge is a Joker graphic novel she hasn't read. She's read Alan Moore. I was thinking White Knight. Any suggestions, Jiminy? So there we go. We will find out what Jiminy has to say about that. All right, back to the book here. Can't stop looking away from Brie Larson / Grand Prix. Oh, once you go through, the only way you can get out is with one of these. By the way, is either Amy or Melissa or even Matt still here? I don't know. I don't know if there is a drawn a DNQ tonight or not, or just a hangout stream. So let me know. We'll try to end a little early if there is. Let's see. Those rings are the most valuable element in the galaxy. Very cool. See, this is a lot of exposition that you needed at the very beginning. I don't mind exposition, especially when you're in action, when you're doing some sort of action with it. You got the action to go along to kind of placate you while there's dialogue going on, or exposition going on. Indeed. In fact, this is all we have. One for each of you. Many sponsors have none at all. What do they do? Asked Bluebird. If you die with the male part on your person, your soul will travel to the female part that's been previously paired. This sounds like it's a little bit of some transgenderism going on here. A very forward-facing book. Forward-facing book. Let's see. Like a sperm and egg. Oh, okay. And you will be reborn as a embryo, apparently. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. At your current age, with your memories intact, like an extra life in a video game. Actually, they got the kind of the same thing in the Foundation show with the Brother Day and the Brother Dawn and the Brother Dusk stuff. So, kind of similar stuff there. What's a video game? They ask. I'll tell you later. And they look, and they look. Is that what happened to him? I guess somebody disappeared there. Not sure what's going on there. Not quite sure what's going on there. Let's see, not exactly with whoever that is. He got intercepted by a dream catcher and sent to a female receiver that he wasn't paired with. Man, you got to go to a doctor in Thailand to get that figured out. Can a dream catcher intercept us? Yes, that is a risk, but a dream catcher will have to be pretty close to pull it off. The pairing mechanism with our female receiver is reliable. That's a good pickup line at the bar right there. You know, our pairing mechanism with our female receiver is reliable. For the most part, he says. Maybe I'll just get intercepted by a better sponsor. Maybe. If you are intercepted, you basically start at zero. There is technology to aid you up quickly, but here on the Nantucket, we have no such abilities. He says, here you go, for each of you. That's kind of like the little thing in Willy Wonka. The good one, not the new one coming out. Oh, what happens if we lose it? Don't lose it. Don't lose it and die. That's all I'll say. Then you'll be gone for good. Or you'll go to heaven and or hell. One of the two, if you believe in all that. There we go. Almost missed a page there. Almost missed a page. So it really is literally a suicide mission. I like that. That's pretty funny. I like that. We're almost ready. It's better than dying for good. I like how they kind of jump back and forth with these folks and Julie. That is good because we've already established that, but they really need to kind of establish it a little bit better where we saw all the ships kind of around there. That would have been really helpful kind of early on in the book. We're kind of picking up stuff after the fact. It's a little bit more difficult. Just keep your butterfly safe. That's what Beer says. So this guy won't be able to tell us who killed him. We've called in a medium, and she's en route. She may be able to determine something that could help us. Once you go through enough, there's no way to communicate with you. So that's that. Oh, once you go through, I apologize. Once you go through, there's no way to communicate with you. We'll talk when you get back. Interesting, says Bluebird. I always pictured the Grand Prix would be televised or something. I can see the tournament in person this year, Daddy. Let's see. No, it's all close to the chest. Can I see the tournament in person this year? There's another. Here we go. Here we go with another character that I have no idea what's going on here. Nobody really knows what else goes on there unless you enter and see for yourself. Let's see. No, my darling, it's too dangerous, says, I'm assuming, the father here. So there we go. So once again, we're introducing characters at the very end here of the book, and it's like, we've already introduced a bunch of, gosh, even if you read even if you read Earthbound, you're probably being introduced to 8 or 9 characters here. That's quite a lot, quite a lot. Partners. Let's see. They're so brave lads. They're ghosts. 2 brave lads, rather. The piece of butterfly that you gave Blowguard was counterfeit. It was a fake. No, it was counterfeit. Got an extra pair of gloves to hide the ring. No, here, take one of mine. We'll Michael Jackson it. So he's got some good dialogue, but sometimes it gets a little confusing. Very cool. I like that. Very cool. Sets the stage there. It gives me goosebumps every time. A fake can be easily spotted. We only had one good piece, and it's the smoothest way to handle it. Smooth, yes, but a dirty trick. You're playing a dirty trick on him. To be continued. To be continued, people. So there you go. There is the Grand Prix from Narwhal. So, yeah, what I would say the same thing about the Earthbound #1. The probably first quarter, the first third of the book was very dense and a little difficult to understand. Once you got past all that, yeah, hey, it was fun book and great stuff, very interesting, very heady. Uh, a lot about free will and predetermination. So, very heady concepts out there. Um, it took this one probably about half of the book before you really got it set up in what they were doing. I probably would have skipped the first maybe quarter to a third of the book there, and just started, a little bit in, maybe halfway in, and just went from there. Did a little bit of exposition, and if people were still confused, maybe add a little bit more to the next book. Maybe that might work. Other than that, a good entrance, a good starting point. Again, he's got 1 of 6, so he needs a couple more. Probably the next book we're really gonna get shifted into gear. We're finally gonna get the Grand Prix, the whole Grand Prix Part 1. We never even got to the Grand Prix except for the very last page or two. So, we'll see. We'll see. What the hell is going on? What? This is supposed to be a cooking show. What are we doing here? The poor dog. The dog is gonna get cooked at the end of the series. I know it. I know it for sure, people. All right, let's see. Let me get back to the old chat here. Let's see. I didn't expect on Bear's show we would be discussing male and female parts. It's always an interesting adventure with Bear's show. Always. P.O.A. says, I kind of hope when I die, I still have my male parts. Let's see. I'm intrigued by these Bear read-alongs. My only criticism so far is it's hard to follow which panel you're on. I apologize. Bear's been trying to here, let me do the thing with the thing. Let's see if we can do it. Here we go. Well, I'll put it back on there. So Bear's camera. Let's see if I can get it here. Alright, gosh darn it. Come on, Bear. There we go. So Bear's camera is literally right there. right here. So, I mean, it's not that far of a distance between the two there. And it's hard for me to see because Bear's monitor is way over here. So, having a little hard time seeing it myself there. So, apologize about any of that stuff. But there you go. There you go. What the hell is she doing in a pool? This is a cooking show for crying out loud. Yeah, they needed a shirtless male in there. You're welcome, ladies. You're welcome out there. Let's see, yes. Let's see. So far, it's hard to follow which panel you're on. I tried to point to which one there. Maybe scanning them in, like Bear would do a review. Maybe just scanning this stuff in here might help out a little bit, kind of bring it a little bit closer. I was trying to bring it, like when I was trying to do it here. Get into it here. Come on, man. There we go. So I'll try to, like, it's down here, and, you get the reflection and all that sort of stuff. I tried to bring it up just a little bit. Again, I'm looking at the computer, a good 3 feet away, 2.5 feet away there, so it's a little difficult. And Bear's problem here is the dialogue. Number one, it doesn't look like that it's focusing very well. And number two, a lot of the dialogue is very, very small, very hard to read. Bear needs to get his reading glasses. He's getting old. Getting old, people. Stinks. Oh, his other criticism. Here we go. Is will Bear now do Bear's Read Bear's Read King theme song? Bear's Read Along. No, you weren't here originally. Bear did the Box Open theme song. There is only one theme song. There we go. There's only one theme song per episode. Read along, not read king. Stupid auto cucumber. Stupid auto cucumber out there. So, anyways, there we are. There is all that. There's the first book there for Grand Prix. A good start. A little heady. A little thick on some of the dialogue there. The other kind of big thing was not knowing which sort of sponsorship that you were on, because we were just introduced to some of these characters, so it kind of felt like you should kind of held out with them just a little bit longer and kind of went from there. So there we go. There is that. There is that. All right. Anyways, that is that. How much longer for stupid Brie? She hasn't cooked. She cooked like cookies or something. There we go. 30 minutes. I ain't gonna watch the rest of 30 minutes. That's stupid, man. Crazy, crazy talk. All right. Let me get back to it. Let me get back to it here. Figure out where the heck we're at, man. Here we are. Do the thing with the thing. Do the thing because we actually had. Bear can get through it here. Here we go. Actually had a couple of campaign updates for you good people. Pardon me. Grab a drink. What the hell? Come all you faithful. What kind of cooking show is this? Ay, Stinking Brie Larson. Anyhow, for you good people. Sorry if the microphone's off. Let me get to it. There we are. From Ethan Van Sciver. Doing pretty well out here. 545,584. So, I got a little bit more. Got probably another backer or two since the last time we checked. So, you get a little dribble and drabble, but is drabble a word? I don't think it is. Just a little bit of kind of a small dribble of customers going on here. But that's all right. Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. Just hopefully it's not here for like 2.5 or 3 years, however long number 2 took. Took a long freaking time, man. Long time. All right. Anyways, from your boy Zach. He says hi everyone. Hi, your boy. Probably my favorite part of crowdfunding process is getting pics of the books up from backers. Thanks. That's from Richard. So very, very brief, very to the point. There you are. So Beer is actually looking forward. I don't think he got Kuffz. Don't recall. But definitely got from the Critical Drinker. Critical Drinker out there. It's the Rambo book. Rambo. So there you go. A new kind of war. They're talking about Colonel Troutman. So I really like the cover. I think that's a very expressionistic type cover. I really like that. Kuffz, it's okay. It's all right. I like it. But yeah, the new kind of war. Very, very good. Very good. Kenneth Lowe, I believe, is the artist on there. And apparently another set of books there as well. Atomic Robo. No idea what's going on there. None whatsoever. Anyways, there is that. And of course, we got from, get to it here. That would be John Malin. He says Omega Storm is headed to press, followed by Godlike. Hi, everyone. Hi, John. I wanted to let you know that Omega Storm is all buttoned up and going through pre-press right now. We'll be at the printer by Friday. 158 pages of story. 18 more than advertised. That's an entire other comic. 18 pages? Really? Okay, we'll go with it. It was a huge undertaking, and I'm very proud of the work done here by all. Can't wait for you all to read this crazy book. I planned it to be a fun read, and Tommy drew the heck out of it. Next out the door would be Godlike. We're fulfilling right on the heels of Omega Storm. Here's a preview of Omega Storm, censored for Indiegogo audiences. There you go. So there we are. You might have to remind Bear about Omega Storm. I don't recall. Is that part of Graveyard Shift? I'm not sure. Not sure out there, but it does look like some John Malin panels. That's for sure. He's got kind of those narrow panels there. But yeah, very cool. Very cool. Psych? I just don't under psych. Okay. All right. There we go. I was reading through it earlier, and there's a lot of like very dude bro type dialogue going on there. Like, yo, cha, dude, like, yo, my girl, like, cha, there's my girl, cha. Anyway, so interesting book out there. Beer, I don't think got this one. So if you're a fan of Omega Storm, let Beer know how it turned out. But hopefully some godlike stuff out there will be coming pretty quickly here. Actually, we're getting a number of books. Beer looks like it's going to be Joe Frankenstein 2's coming in. Let's see, there was another one as well. Oh yeah, hopefully the Critical Drinker book. Looks like Godlike's coming out relatively soon. We'll see. We'll see about the Shadow of the Conqueror books. Let's see when they finally ship out. And, yeah, so a number of books coming within probably the next couple months here. Next couple of months. Oh wow, I was annoyed that Brie Larson was constantly on Beer's screen, but now that she's gone, I kind of miss her. Not enough to ever see her again, though. Well, sir. Well, sir, this is all you had to do was ask. All you had to do was ask, and there's a Brie right there. Just right. Now that Bear knows, we're gonna do this every show. Every show will be America's Sweetheart, Brie Larson. Yes, yes, indeed. In fact, let me see if I can pull it up here. Let me get rid of this. I'm only on one screen, people. It's a little tough. Little tough for Beer out here. Right, where is it? Where is it? Do the thing with the thing. Private Brown. For crying out loud. Stupid Tim Apple. There we go. There we go. Oh well, we'll just go through this very briefly here. But got an interesting story here. It is. There's that. And there we go. From the Drive and Chris Rosedale's. City struck with Harambe Memorial Bridge after rogue Google Maps edits. Rogue Google Maps edits. That would be the Harambe Memorial Bridge, people. Harambe Memorial Bridge. All right, no, anyways, it was, let me see, it was Bounding into Comics. Bounding into Comics. Can we see that? Let's see. I think so. There we go. Brie Larson reportedly, quote, grew disillusioned with Captain Marvel role, doesn't want the part anymore. Well, madam, neither do we. neither, neither do we. Brie Larson reportedly grew disillusioned with Captain Marvel role. A new report claimed that actress Brie Larson has grown disillusioned with the role of Captain Marvel in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and that she no longer wants to play the character anymore. Oh my goodness, this is like Inception levels here. Let me shrink this down, and I'll have the Brie Larson on Brie Larson. I don't know if we want to go with Brie Larson on Brie Larson action, but there we go. There it is. Here we go. As reported by the Direct, author Joanna Robinson claims that Larson grew disillusioned with the role of her book MCU: The Reign of Marvel Studios. By the way, YouTube, transformative, commenting, yada yada yada. Specifically, Robbins wrote, the future of those Marvel icons was unclear. The departure of franchise anchors like Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, and the lovely and beautiful Scarlett Johansson, who does have a booty, had already taken its toll, and as had the shocking loss of Chadwick Boseman, R.I.P. But other MC stalwarts were heading for the exits. The Guardians of the Galaxy cast went on a farewell tour. Brie Larson grew disillusioned, and Marvel tussled with Sony in a custody battle over Tom Harland. I hate when that happens. Hate when two rival movie studios have a custody battle over. Should we go there? For an actor out there. For an actor. Let's just go with that. Go with that. Let's see. Let's see. It's a complicated relationship. Thank you, Amy. Thank you. Let's see. Amy, I'm sorry I missed you earlier. Good to see you. Hey, it's right. I'm glad we got to keep you. Well, then, Brie, step aside and we can bring in the original Captain Marvel. Marvel. Let's see. Amy says I missed some of the show too. A friend called. He was feeling down and needed to bend an ear for a little bit. Well, that's fine. That's fine, Amy. You just have to go back. You just got to go back and watch it multiple times. Hit the thumbs up button and make sure that your friend also hits the thumbs up button as well. Yes, indeed. That poor dog. He's going to be chop suey by the end of the season here. I can guarantee it. Guarantee it. By the way, Amy, is there a drum and quarter tonight? I don't want to keep either you or if Cossin is still there. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. I hate to do that. All right. Anyways, especially over Brie Larson. During an appearance with the Watch podcast, Robinson added, I don't know if Brie Larson was the wrong person for the role. You don't know that? But it's your fault, people. The toxic backlash. How dare you? It means that Brie Larson doesn't want to play Carl Danvers anymore. Oh, ah. Did I say Carl or Carol? Carol, sorry. We can go with Carl, whatever. She added that's sort of what she said. She was interviewed at D23, and they're like, so we're gonna see a bunch more from Carol Danvers, and she's like, I don't know. Does anyone want me to play Carol Danvers anymore? It doesn't seem like it. Shaw. Shaw. I haven't heard if there's one or not. I think might be out of town. Well, well. Fine. Fine then. We'll just figure out something else to do. As Robinson notes, Larson previously informed Variety of Disney's D23 Expo in September 2022 that she doesn't think anyone wants to see her reprise. I just said that. Let's see. Doesn't have an answer to that. Yada yada yada. Robinson went on. Blah 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 blah. Let's see. Okay, she said Chadwick Boseman told me the story on the set of Endgame. He And Brie Larson and Tom Holland sat around. Imagine that in your head. Imagine the dearly departed Chadwick Boseman sitting around with Tom Holland and Brie Larson. Wow, what a brain trust. I sat around and talked about how they were the future of Marvel. Oh my god. And how exciting it was for them. And when you look at the breakdown between the Sony Marvel deal over Spider Man, when you look at Chad Boseman passing away, and you look at Brie Larson either not being a great fit, the first one, not the latter, or just, being damaged by toxic fandom, then that plan that they put into play, they felt like they were creating another A team. Another A team. Who the hell would Brie Larson? Is Brie Larson face? Is that who Brie Larson would be? She is no Mr. T. I promise you that. She's no Hannibal either. Definitely no Hannibal. Probably the Dwight Schultz character. Probably. Yeah, yes. He was a pilot, and she's a pilot in the movie, right? So there you go. There you go. What was his name? What was his character name in the A Team? I forget. Let's see. No, that Jibba Jabba Hannibal. It's Hannibal face. What was Mr. T's name? I forget. I always called him Mr. T. Anyways, Mr. T and Dwight Schultz. Dwight Schultz. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Yada yada yada. Man, that is the best. B.A. Baracus. Thank you, P Money. B.A. Baracus. I can't believe I forgot that. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Better than Brie. There you go. What the hell are we talking about? Blah 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 blah. Yada yada yada. Facing headwinds could be bad. The new movie will be 50 to 75 million on the first weekend. Listen, Bear will go out on a limb. I'm gonna say 45 tops. 45. That's what Captain Marvel 2. What was the name of it? Excuse me. The Marvels. The Marvels out there. 45. 45 the first weekend. That's what I'm gonna do. On top of these poor projections, the film's director, Nina DaCosta, implied that she was done with any kind of Marvel Studios production following the conclusion of the film. She told Vanity Fair it was really great to play in this world, but I never, ever want to come back ever again. Not only did she indicate she was done with Marvel Studios, she appeared to wash her hands of taking any kind of credit or blame from the film. That's when you know you got a good film, when the director comes out and says, I don't have anything to do with this crap hole. Not at all. It's a Kevin Feige production. It's his movie. So I think you live in that reality. But I tried to go in with the knowledge that some of you is going that I tried to go in with the knowledge that some of you is going to take some of you, a part of you, you should say, is going to take a back seat. Very terrible English, lady. Why are you wearing a mask? Why? Well, it's 2023. Come on, man. We're done. We're done with that. We're done with that. Are we going to get to cooking anytime soon? Typewriters? I don't know. I don't know. The Marvels sounds like an ice cream cake. That does sound good. Fortunately, it's got to be lactose free for beer. Oh, gosh dang it! That lady looks like a ninja. Wow, yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, I want people to know that Bear says ninja, Ninja. I just want to be very, very clear about that. Very clear. Ninja, like the martial arts. That's it. Sometimes Bear's tongue gets a little wrapped up there sometimes, and he fumbles it around a little bit. But I want to make sure that's why Bear is a professional. Well, semi-professional. What? Aspiring professional. Aspiring professional. What do you make of this new report that Brie Larson is disillusioned with her role in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and she no longer wants to play the character? Kumbaya, finally. It only took what? 3 years, 3.5 years, something like that. Yeah, this probably is going to bomb there. Let's see. What film? Just because the credits say I'm the director doesn't make me associated with the film, does it? Look, even though I'm choosing all these shots and putting the actors into position and blocking and all this other stuff and telling the editor and sound design people, how to do stuff, that doesn't make it my film. No. It's Kevin Feige's. Kevin Feige's. Why can't you just say I'm a proud black woman and no, you didn't, Kevin Feige, and a bag of chips, that sort of deal. I don't know. She probably could have. She could have probably pulled that out. P Money says, and yes, Amy, my real name is P Money. Oh, there we go. I had no idea. I thought it was like a Peter Money out there, or a Pete Money, something along those lines. But you never know. Never can tell. Never can tell, people. This is still going on. How long do we have to watch Brie Larson? Come on. 5 minutes. Oh, thank God. It's almost over. It's almost over. All right. Anyways, just rounding it out here, people. Just rounding it out. I thought this was a lovely story here from the New York Post. A dog stolen months ago reunited with owner after a 40-mile police chase ends in crash and shooting. Hopefully not of the dog, though. Hopefully not of the dog. Patrick Riley there at the New York Post. And finally, we've been talking about this a long time, but kind of wrapping back around here. There was a artist out there that came up with a treatment that was very, very, very similar to what became the Batman out there. One of Bear's just favorite films of all time. Anyways, he ended up suing Warner Brothers in DC, and it's going to trial, people. So what we shall see. I mean, of course, we've got the actor strike, the writer strike just got over with, so you're not going to see the Batman movie for quite a while. But it might be interesting if it does go into court. Very cool. Very, very cool. Was the dog driving the car in the police chase? I have no. Probably not. Probably, if Bear remembers, it was a story where look at here, the dog walker, walked away with the dog and never came back, and then they found him in the car when they were doing a police chase there. So very, very interesting there. Let's see. Word equals work. Word equals work. Not really. But we'll go. Auto Cucumber is the bane of my existence today, says Patrick Money out there. We'll go with the classy way to say it. All right, let me see. Oh, you can still see that. All right. Gosh, it's not that one. Let's see. There we go. That one's giving the reflection. Let me do this. There we go. There we go. I didn't want the reflection on the lovely Brie Larson show that we're watching here. God forbid. God forbid. See, the dog knows that he's going to be cooked in stir fry. He's like, no, hell no. Give me with those robbers instead. I'll take my chances at the. Oh, that guy's dead. Oh well, poor guy. Anywho. So there's that. There's that. Got hit by a bus. You always gotta watch both ways when you're crossing the street. That was it. That was the. Okay, well, her husband slash boyfriend died, and yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Anyhow, that is that. Shut up, John Hamm. Shut your face, John Hamm. That's it. That is it. All right, let me get back to the chat here with you. Excellent people. Excellent people. Beer started the show, and I hope Beer hasn't. But some of the EFAPs of the EFAPs of the EFAPs of watching the show Inception style of somebody else talking. It's like Beer appreciates. I do spend a little bit of time and a little bit of effort, a little bit of work here for you good people, trying to come up with a good show. Because you more than anything, it's your time that's the most important. And spending it here with beer, he appreciates it very much. So going off on doing stupid stuff with, oh, I don't like the way this guy talked about the freaking convention that we're trying to put together. Well, just go and do it and quit being a little witty about it and just, do what you need to do and don't worry about what other people are saying about it for crying out loud. Unless it's just, oh, I have to talk about it. No, it's like, oh, I saw somebody on a chat. He didn't let me in. Oh, I gotta make my own video. Blah. I'm sick of it. Had enough of all that. So, anyways, want to thank everybody for being here for beer. Almost didn't do the show here today. We were luckily able to do it and finally got some great artwork in here from Matt Cossin. Look great. Thank you, Matt, if you're still out there. Appreciate that. So, unfortunately, we've had some stuff come up here with the cave and bear and all this sort of situation. So, Saturday, no show on Saturday. I can guarantee that we're not going to do a show on Saturday. Bear may need a little bit of time here to get stuff figured out, so I don't know for certain if next week we'll be able to do a show, but hopefully next Saturday, which would be, let me look here, people. Let's see, the 28th, so that might be a good time to do a Halloween show for you good people. But definitely Saturday not going to happen. So hopefully everybody out there is going to be able to enjoy a weekend, and hopefully we're not leaving a huge hole in your schedule here. We do appreciate you guys coming by. Usually do this every Wednesday and Saturday. You're not going to be able to do it on Saturday, but I do appreciate it very much. But you got to understand, Bear has some issues going on here with the old cave. The old cave. Oops, gosh darn it. There's the light. And let's see. Actually, this is the greatest Brie Larson movie. I can't hear her talk. Unfortunately, she didn't get hit by the bus, but there you go. She's an executive producer on the show, so I doubt she's going to get hit by the bus. Let's see. Amy says, "Oh, thank you." Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. Oh, that's interesting. It's a fun way to come up with a nickname. There you go. Let's see. She also says, "Aw, heart. We appreciate you, Bear. It's not always a professional video, but it's always a fun show." Well, thank you, Amy. Especially if you're laughing at Bear's misfortune out here, trying to figure stuff out. So, uh, Bear laughs after the fact. Bear laughs after the fact. But he's doing the archive show. He's trying to do the archive. P-Money, I apologize. He's going to have to hang out with his family this weekend. But there you go. There you go. Yes, Amy says, I'm sure they'll appreciate it. he just doesn't want to do any more math homework. That's the thing there. Oh, we can get the old cave fixed up. There you go. There you go. We'll try and get it all sorted out for you people. It's just been a little bit, it's one of these things where it's a little up in the air. So I hate to say, oh, okay, definitely, this, and then, oh, okay, it doesn't happen. So that's why the past two shows here, it's been kind of, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do a show. So luckily we were able to get through these shows, but definitely on Saturday, not going to happen. But hopefully we'll be back next week, if not definitely right before Halloween. I'll do a little Halloween themed show, I guess. And Bear needs to do some videos, including the box open here. So be on the lookout for that. Hopefully. Oh yeah, math homework isn't great. Not at all, but I'm sure she appreciates her lovely father helping her out. Little P-Money out there. All right. Well, Amy says, have a great weekend then. Well, that is probably the best part here, where Bear says, hey, you know what? All this talk, it's making Bear hungry. So he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, people. Grrr!